Hi everybody, it's Kim from Lakeside Crafts by Kim. How are you doing tonight? I'm gonna do another project. It's been on my to-do list. We're gonna do a Easter basket, but this time we're doing a bunny head. My other video was a chick. So what you're gonna need is a basket, a styrofoam ball, some white loopy chenille yarn, couple pieces of burlap, some pink felt, some skewers, tape, wire cutters, scissors, ribbon, and of course, our trusty Gorilla Glue sticks. Oh, and we need some doll parts. These are eyes. And I have some yarn. So we're gonna get started in when I come back. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're gonna cut some lengths of yarn. I think this is about 1 yard in length. So we need 2 or 3 of those. I think we're gonna do 3 of them. Okay. This chunky yarn I bought at Hobby Lobby. It was $6.99. I did not have a coupon, of course. But they have it in stock at Hobby Lobby. And 3. I'm gonna set this aside. I like to put it back in the bag because I have dogs that shed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 364 days of the year. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a braid out of these 3 strands. Okay, so let's get all this out of the way. We got our duct tape, or whatever it's called, frog tape. You need to secure this yarn to the mat. I like to get them all even at the top. All right. Adhere it really well. I like this tape because it comes up really easy. So we're just gonna do our braid. Right. Well, this is a little awkward. It's long. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. That works. This is going to be for the trim around the rim of the basket. I think you get the general idea. So when I finish the braid, I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. we reached the end of the yarn, and we are going to glue the 3 strands together. Little drop of hot glue, and we're just going to hold it till it starts to cool off, and one more there. Now, I like to just cut the ends off so they're even. And we do the same thing at the top. Whoa, that's hot. Okay, so that's done. The next step is we are going to take a skewer I like to measure them because I want to make sure we're in the even area. So they're about 12 inches long, so I'm cutting it at the 6. And I'm going to cut the dull end to a point. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of hot glue. And these are just cooking skewers. You can get them at Dollar Tree. I think you get like 100 in a bag for $1.25. It's a pretty decent bargain, I think. Okay, so now that's adhered. We're gonna take our foam ball, and this is just regular smooth styrofoam. I did not have a regular foam ball like the coarse one, or I would have used that. This is kind of soft. And I don't know if you can see it, but right there is marks where the center is. We're going to put a little bit of glue on our tip, and we're going to insert it in the center. A good, I don't know, about an inch in. And we got to let the glue dry. Then we're going to take our 2 pieces of burlap. I have 2 squares, or they're leftovers from another project. I like to fold them on each other so you have the clean edge at the top and the bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing with this pink felt, because I want everything to be the same size. And that way I'm cutting out 4 pieces of the burlap and 2 pieces of the felt. That's what we're going to need. So we're just going to make a shape like a bunny rabbit ear. Okay. We're gonna go up at an angle and down. So we have a little template here for the bunny ear. And now we cut. I cut inside the marker because I don't want it sticking out or on my bunny ear. Oops. Okay. You need a good pair of fabric scissors to do this through 6 layers. Burlap is tough to cut. These scissors are dedicated only to fabric. So I got my pieces cut out. We have 4 of them. Gotta even this up. Garbage. Okay, now these pink ones we're gonna cut a little bit smaller because they're gonna be the center of the ears. Right? I like to double up the burlap. Make it a little bit stiffer. We're gonna glue the edges. Just a small little bead of glue right across the bottom. Okay, so they're pretty much, oops, that's stuck. They're pretty much the same size. And we got to make this smaller. I'm going to use this one as a template. There. How cute. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of glue there on the bottom on both of them. Oh, I forgot. We're going to need a little piece of wire. I buy this jute covered twine, 10 feet long. I get that at, I think I got it at Michael's. It was a few bucks, not terrible expensive. But we're going to line the ears with this, okay? That way we can shape them. I've not done this before with the, I usually buy the ears. But I didn't feel like going out because it's bipolar here, the weather. So I'm making my own. Your hot glue, you don't have to worry about it damaging your mat because you can, when it's cool, it just peels right off. No problem. I'm going to tack down this piece of felt. And I'm going to go across the bottom of the ear so we can meld it to the head. Just knock it off at the corner with the wire cutters. Okay. I trim off the little frizzes. Although we could leave them because they look like fur. Right? And there you have a bunny ear. Pretty simple. I'll be right back. I'm going to do the other one. Okay, so we've got both of our ears done. Our next step is to cover the ball. Originally, I was going to do white, but I have changed my mind. I think I'm going to do a beige one. Beige bunny head. So we're going to put a good spot of glue there on the top. We're going to roll in this rope. This is just jute rope. It's about 1/4 of an inch in diameter. And we're gonna put it on the top center of this ball. Gonna hold it down for a minute. And like the little, you're gonna lightly glue around the center and wrap your rope around the ball. Just takes a second to set up a little bit there, and it works. So haven't tried doing the face with rope yet, so this is going to be interesting. If it doesn't work out, I will switch it to the white yarn. So I'm going to finish wrapping this. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to be right back. What I have decided to do, just changed my mind again, is I am going to put the ears on and wrap the jute over the top of the ears so that there's nothing protruding out of his head when we're done. So I'm gonna just take this section here. It's gonna be the back of his head. And attach the ears like that. So that way, yeah, that's gonna work out cute. Real cute. So I'm gonna finish this and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished the bunny head. The ears are attached and there's not really a line or bump from, you know, the awkwardness of the ears. I also wrapped the stem in the chenille yarn. Now I think our next step should be to put this on our basket. So on this one, I'm gonna put it around the top part because it's kind of it's got a lip there. And I kind of want it to look like it's like I'm gonna do partially on and partially hanging off. And I'm gonna start in the center of the one end, the long end. Because once we affix the bunny, we won't see where the line is. So we'll get this, be generous with the glue here, important, because you don't want it to come off on your, if you make this and sell it, I don't think you want it to come off. So I came up with this idea when I was making the chick. I wonder if I could do a bunny head. And here we are. Yes, I can. I can do a bunny head. And I think this one, we're just gonna leave as is and not, I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind, but this would be good for Easter eggs, I think. It's a good size basket. Or candy. Maybe I'll bring it to work so we could put our chocolate stash in it during Easter time. We have a chocolate problem at work. Everybody does. So now here we are at the end. I'm gonna stay a little bit away from that edge because we have to glue this end. I have to cut it, and I want to glue it so it doesn't come apart, so we can use what's left of this. So it's glued, right? Okay. Perfect. So now we're going to do like we did in the beginning. We're going to cross over these strands of yarn so they look like they're connected. And again, the bunny head is going to get placed in here, so I don't really think you're going to see anything weird. Right? That came out cute. And I wonder if we wrapped this. It's not gonna fit. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so, because I'm gonna put little bows on either side of this. So let's do it. Let's glue it to the handle. This yarn is so soft. It's awesome. So now we're gonna pull it tight so it stretches and we can get a little further with it than halfway around. There we go. It's okay that it's not all the way down to the edge. I mean, if it bothers you, like it's bothering me right now, I'm going to just glue some chenille at the bottom, wrap it around, and it'll be good. Right? Yeah. That's good, just like that. You can't even tell. We're gonna just glue that. Okay, so I forgot to buy a pom-pom. So we're gonna make one out of yarn for his butt. Look, see, you cannot even tell where it was spliced together. And that is cute. I love this yarn. Love, love, love. So all we're gonna do here is put some glue and twist it around in a circle. Ooh, this is sticky. That's the finished edge. That's the finished edge. See, you can't even tell. We're gonna put the little ball of fur or yarn right on the back. It's gonna be his little butt or his little tail. Right? Nice and easy. Okay. That is adhered to the basket nicely. And now we're gonna do the bunny. But I think the stick is too long. Let's cut it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cute. What do you think so far? We still have to put his face on, but I am being really super generous with this glue because I used jute, so that makes this heavy. And I'm afraid it will pull away from the basket. So we're gonna reinforce this too. I am going to, in the effort to tidy it up, we're gonna put some pink felt strips across here. I think that'll work out nice. Okay. Okay, now we gotta do is we're gonna give them some eyes. Yep, I didn't think that was gonna work. So we have to cut the screw part. Where'd it go? We have to cut the screw part off the back of the eye because it's not gonna go in between. Sorry about that. I lost power for a second. We have some big winds going through here. It's pretty nuts. So now we're gonna affix the eyes. So we've got little eyes. Let's see if we can't get this a little brighter. How's that? Can you see it? And I've got a little baby nose for him. Which we're just gonna glue on. Okay. Right there. Little pink nose. And I've got this yarn that I don't even know what. We're just gonna put a little. Sorry if you can't quite see that. We put his little, mouth on. And where are my whiskers? I had cut up some pipe cleaner. What did I do? There they are. We're gonna glue on some whiskers. Right? This has been a fun little craft. Love it. Took 3 pipe cleaners, or 1 pipe cleaner, and cut it into like 2.5-inch lengths for the whiskers. And we're just gonna eyeball this. Oh my God, that is so adorable. What next? Oh, we need a bow tie and a bow for the handle. So we're gonna use this cute canvas Easter egg ribbon. So now a bow tie is going to be a little different than the other bow we made today. It's just going to be more like this, right? Bow tie. Just going to twist this really tight and then cut it. I'm going to take a little piece of pipe cleaner and we're just twisting the ribbon, not the, oops, that's crooked. Okay, so we have our bow tie that we are going to affix to right there under his neck. That's cute. Or under his chin. I cannot talk today. Oh my goodness. And just because we can, I think I want to put this Easter egg under there. Or not. Should I leave it as just the bow tie? Yep, I think I'm going to cover it with the egg because I forgot to put, I forgot to put ribbon over that pipe cleaner. What am I thinking? I just have to hold it for a minute. Okay, maybe longer than a minute. I don't know. I might have to make him a hat. I don't like the top. Okay, that's adhered. Clean that off. And I've got to get another ribbon. I will be right back. Okay, so now we're back. I trimmed up his whiskers. And we've got his tail attached. Okay, so now we're going to make a bow for up here. And I'm keeping in tone with the neutral colors. I like the beige matching the basket and his face. So we're going to, this is my Pro Bow the hand, 4-in-1. Very similar to the Pro Bow. But I like using this better than the Pro Bow because you have all these options. You can go from 0 to 9, 10. I think this goes up to a 14-inch loop for a ribbon loop. But we're going to just make a small, we're going to do a 5-inch tail. We're going to pinch it, scrunch it together, twist it so the pretty side is facing down. And now we're going to do 3 loops at 4 inches on each side. You're going to pinch, twist, and push it down. Go over to the 4 over here, pinch, twist, lay it down. And you just keep repeating these steps. Pinch, twist, lay it down. And right again. Pinch, twist, lay it down. Now this last loop, because we have 3 on each side, you don't have to twist it because the pretty side is already facing up. So we're just going to cut our tail to match the length of the other one. And we're going to take the other ribbon and we're going to come in a little bit, make the loops a little bit shorter. Yeah. I'm going to cut this so that it's straight, somewhat straight. I might do these a little bit longer. Probably going to end up cutting them, but whatever. I'm going to try something a little different. We're going to come into 3 inches now. 3 inch. We're going to do 2 loops on each side. But we're going to come in a little bit more from the 3 inches to maybe 2.5. You want the loops to stagger, kind of. Pinch. And that's it. We're done. We don't have to twist this top layer because the pretty side is facing up. We cut our ribbon. Okay, that's good there. Now we're gonna take a chenille stem. This is pretty, it's iridescent white. I love it. And we're going to push down the stack. In the center of the bow is called the stack. You're gonna push down the stack, and you want your pipe cleaners to be even. Pinch the stack. You want the long end or the open end of the pipe cleaners in the back. So I just twist it around slowly and carefully, and I grab a hold with my thumb and fingers, and I pull it and twist and twist. You see, you're just twisting the bow. You're not twisting your hand. So that's nice and secure. And we're going to straighten out our tails. And we're going to fluff out the loops. Right? You want to put your finger in the center and pull them tight. And then just flap up the center loop. And you do the same thing with this. Pull it tight so it separates. And there you go. You have a cute little Easter bow. Gingham and Easter egg pattern. Real cute. Now we're going to attach this to like the side of the handle. And just twist the pipe cleaner in the back. And then cut off the excess. And there you go. You have a cute little Easter basket. Oh, we have to do our dovetails. Oh my lordy, I forgot. We're gonna cut. You're gonna fold this in half till the wired edges meet. And then you're going to cut from the fold to the wire. And you have a nice dovetail. I normally do this before I put the bow on. I don't know. Obviously, I was not thinking tonight. And we have one more. And now we can say it's done. Isn't that cute? Cute little Easter basket. What do you think? Is it adorable? I still think the duck is my favorite, but I really love this too. So I want to thank you for watching. And if you watched it all the way to the end, leave a heart. Give me a follow. Maybe share. I would really appreciate that. I am going to finally start a YouTube channel and finally start sharing my content. Hope y'all have a great evening and the rest of the weekend. Good night. Okay, so now we are going to put the finishing touches on the Easter basket, the Easter bunny basket. I thought I was recording when I made his hat, but I was not. But I did make him a hat, and it was really easy to make. I took the top of a Mod Podge bottle, traced a circle on the stiff burlap, which I stiffened with the Mod Podge. I just painted it on, saturated it, and let it dry. And when it's dry, it's rigid, but it's moldable. So that's what I did for the bottom end. And then I glued a piece of felt to it. And then I did another piece of felt over it when I was done, just because I wanted to make sure it was going to be stiff enough to sit on the head. And then I took a smaller circle with the stiffer Mod Podge and cut that out for the top of the hat. And in between those 2 points, I took this 2/8 inch jute rope and I just wound it around and around the size of this, or this piece right here. And I went around 5 times, so I got about 1 inch of hat rise for a top hat. And then I attached these Offray flower accents. They're made out of ribbon. They are adorable, and they have little pearls in the center. So I used off-white and pink. I also went around to put a band on the hat with this lace ribbon that I bought at Dollar Tree. And once that was affixed, I went around the edge for where the base of the hat and the bottom of the hat meet with these pearls. I believe I got these at either Walmart or Michael's. They're Simplicity, little tiny white plastic pearls. And after I finished with the lace and the pearls, I affixed the little accent flowers to the hat. And I just think this is so cute. So now what we're going to do is attach it to the top of the bunny head. Isn't that cute? Oh my God, I love it. So I'm just going to take some hot glue. Going to be pretty generous with it. I'm going to focus on the center. And I'm going to put the flowers on the left side of the hat. And I'm going to push the hat down. So it's kind of like a fedora. Because I did not like the top of this bunny's head at all. It was irritating me. You just want to hold it down till the glue cools. This is Gorilla Glue, so I have no doubt that it's going to be secure. So there's no need for pins or anything like that. So now our bunny is complete. Isn't he cute? Cute, cute, cute. Okay. It's a girl, by the way, because I made the pink flowers. So we're going to do something with this bow. And I have 2 of these mini sequined eggs left. So in the center of the bow, you can see where the pipe cleaner is. Well, you probably can't, but I can, and I don't like it. So I'm going to take this ribbon loop off. I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue. And stick it right in the center of those loops. Definitely need a little bit more glue. Now this ribbon is canvas, and this hot glue, this pink ribbon, this hot glue will really adhere. Sometimes the sequins are plastic, they melt, but this should be good. Just need to take a couple seconds. I like to stick my finger in between the ribbon loop so you can feel the hot. That's the glue. And when it's not hot anymore, you can assume it's affixed. Now we're going to take this orange egg let's see. We'll glue that in between the loop and the tail, the satin part. Okay, here's where I'm going to burn myself. And you can see where it is from the side. Or you can just pull it out and let it sit on the... Okay, well that didn't work. Like watching paint dry. Okay, I think that's good. So we can, if you do an Easter basket to display in your house with candy in it, you could put Easter grass in there and put your candy in it. You could put a foam block in there in the back and put flower stems. Or you can take a giant Easter egg. They have these at Dollar Tree, by the way. And stick that in there. In your little bundle of carrots that you can get from Walmart. And stick that in there. And there you go. A cute little Easter basket display. Isn't that adorable? Well, I want to thank you all for watching. I think this is video 3 or 4. I'm getting to like these lives now. I'm not scared anymore. But this was a fun project to make. And next year, I think I will get started a little earlier than I did this year on Easter. This was a last minute thing for me. I've been having a lot of things going on in my personal life that have taken precedence over the crafts. But I'm back, and we're good. So this will be listed for sale in my Etsy store as soon as I figure out time and pricing for, or what I paid for everything, and time spent. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and please subscribe. You can head over to my Facebook page, Lakeside Crafts by Kim, and follow there. Have a good night. Ciao.